We have Grayson out of Georgia. Coach, you care to introduce yourself and your players for us?
Coach Geoffrey, Grayson High School. Got Deivon Smith, Ashton Malone.
Okay, Coach. Start out with you first. First time coming to the Lighthouse. Just kind of get your thoughts. Kind of how it was your first time coming over here.
It was enjoyable. It was well ran. We even got lost a couple times. Y'all sent somebody to help us out. It's a good tournament. I'm happy we're invited to come. For sure.
All right. Deivon, go to you on this question here. 15 points tonight. You was the high point getter. What was it kind of got your game going for you tonight?
I saw my team was down. Our energy wasn't good, so I tried to push us through it so we could close out the game.
Okay.
Coach, welcome to Corinth, man. Thanks for coming. I know you know this guy over here. He's kind of the guy everybody knows in the prep ranks. First time in Corinth, and you get to play a team like Wenonah, Alabama. What kind of problems, and y'all can all answer this, what kind of problems did they cause y'all out there that y'all have to adjust to?
They're real active. They did a good job communicating on defense, switching a lot of our action, a lot of energy. They're well coached.
I think they just play a lot of games. Even though it was a low-scoring game, nobody's really getting a shot for it. Try to push through.
Mr. Malone, how about you?
Yeah, they play hard. I think the majority of the problems that cause them
And I imagine, Coach, you're not going to argue with a win. Tournaments like this, you never know what you're going to get. I mean, like yesterday, Olive Branch, things like that came in. It was sloppy, especially toward the end, even they admitted it, But sometimes that happens. But even when those things happen and y'all get a win, you can't fuss with that, can you?
No, it kind of mirrors, in Georgia, when you get deep into the state tournament, by the time you get to the Final Four, you play at a neutral site, and a lot of times, shots aren't falling like you might be typically used to them falling. So for us to do a good job on the glass tonight, take care of business, we'll take that win. That felt like a state tournament. Yeah.
So do you think this felt kind of like one?
Absolutely.
David, how did it feel out there getting your game going? I know 15 is probably not a lot to you. You probably scored a lot more in the game. Maybe you have to. But in a low-scoring game like this, what are you thinking? That you have to do to hold on to that lead? Because y'all were only up by 3 there late in the game. Y'all kind of stretched it out. But what's going through your mind when you're trying to hold the lead and kind of get out in front of somebody like that?
Being patient, waiting for open shots, not really rushing it, looking for all good shots and trusting my teammates.
And you can go in and answer that too if you want to.
like you said, patience and just not turning the ball over, making free throws, just playing defense.
Yeah, speaking of defense, talk about the defense that was on the court tonight between you guys and Wenonah, because from a spectator's vantage point, man, I thought it was an incredible defensive game. So is that the type of defense you're used to seeing in Georgia? About the same, or was it a little bit amped up?
It depends on the matchup. Everybody plays differently. Like, Shiloh in our region, they're a good defensive team, but they thrive on like turnovers and things of that nature, turning you over. That's where Newton, they're a good defensive team, but they focus on getting you to take a quick shot and getting the defensive rebound. So, like, the defense was strong in this game, but it was kind of like a mixture of both, so to speak. If we're just talking our region, but in Georgia, if you want to win a championship, whether it be in your region or in the state tournament, you got to be a good defensive team.
So you talked about, felt like sort of a playoff type game. Last 2 years you've been in the semifinals of the 7A state tournament in Georgia. So this year, what do you do to get past that, to get to the championship game, to win a championship? What do you got to work on between now and then?
We just try to focus on getting better every day. so we can be playing our best basketball in February as opposed to peaking in December and then kind of plateau out. We just try to get better every day in practice. Let the games take care of themselves.
Coach, I want to touch on the defensive part of it. Like you said, you know, two of the better teams in your respective states, especially on the defensive side. You know, usually when you have I'm going to use the quote sloppy game like that because it's defense. A lot of people define defense as sloppy. Looking on here, you know, there was combined less than 30 turnovers in the game. So you take the sloppiness out, and that's just hard defense.
Right.
You know, the way the officials been calling the games here, they kind of let you play. You know, it's big boy basketball. They try to give you a tournament, style feel or big boy feel. How did that help your team out with that type of atmosphere and that feel of the referees, what they call it?
Well, I thought the officiating was good because it was consistent. They're letting both sides play. It wasn't like they're calling it tight on one end and letting them play on the other. Like they kind of called it consistently, and it felt like a playoff game because once you get deep into your tournaments, the referees aren't going to bail you out with any good calls. So that was good. We can appreciate that.
Okay, Coach, one more question here for you to finish it off. What can we kind of expect for Grayson going through the rest of the year? Kind of what we look for the rest of your season?
We're just going to try to continue, like I said, to get better every day. That way, once the games start, you know, the games come a little bit easier. We try to impose our will on people.
All right, thanks, guys.